Good morning, Korea. This is your DJ Brian Ju, and you're listening to What's Poppin' on TBS efm. It's the first day back from vacation, and I know all of you guys are recovering from your 5-day weekend. And I hope you guys had a relaxing and fun weekend as well, and holiday as well. Chuseok was actually very relaxing for me because, as you guys know, in Seoul, all the cars are down south. And for me, I love to drive and ride around on my scooter on a nice breezy day where there's no cars around. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you who are stuck in Seoul like me enjoyed that time off, you know, in Seoul with no cars. It kind of felt like sort of like a ghost town. Kind of felt like I was back in Jersey, and it felt great. But now we got to get back to work and back to basics. So it's Monday right now, so you guys know that we're definitely live here in the studio. So I'm going to be here to entertain you guys for the next hour. Now, some of you I know might be falling asleep behind your desk. So be careful, y'all, especially if you're driving. Do not fall asleep. Make sure you get your caffeine, your coffee, your tea, whatever it is that you do. Your daily, dose of caffeine is very much needed. For me, I'm wide awake today. I actually woke up early, got my workout in early today. And after today's live show, I'm going to go straight to musical rehearsal again. It's going to be a long day for me. Anyways, I never had a day off. We're going to get to the first song. And the first song I want to do is a little different because I know a lot of you guys don't really listen to this genre of music that much. And it's a genre that I enjoy listening to on and off. It's not a type of genre I listen to every day, but I do enjoy some of the songs in this genre. And we're talking about country music. And I know a lot of you guys right now tuning in and thinking, what's country music, Brian? For you guys who don't know what country music is, you know, you guys are thinking like Garth Brooks, Shania Twain. But today we're going to play a song by Luke Bryan. And according to MTV.com, it's the third most popular artist right now. So check it out. This is Crash My Party by Luke Bryan. That was Luke Bryan with Crash My Party, and you're listening to What's Poppin' on TBS efm, FM 101.3 in Seoul and surrounding areas, and GFN 98.7 in Gwangju and 93.7 in Yeosu. Now, how do you get in contact with us? It's pretty simple. We're live today, so you can call the studio at 02-778-1013. Send us a text to #1013 for a charge of 51, or send us a tweet to @TBS What's Poppin', or send us an email to efmpoppin@gmail.com. That's efmpoppin@gmail.com. Or send us a message on Kakao Talk if you add TBS EFM as a plus friend. But please contact us, request songs, say hello, give us a shout out, whatever it is you want to do. But make sure the requests are linked to the Word Up Word of the Day, which we're going to get into right now. But before we do that, one more announcement. Those of you who want to get involved with our open studio, you know by now what I tell y'all. It's pre-recorded on Wednesday, but it's broadcasted on Friday. So if you want to be a part of that, please be here on Wednesday morning at 10:45, 10:50-ish at the latest, because we start at 11 a.m. sharp. So be here and, just have a good time with me, Olivia, and Eugene. It's a fun time. We play games, true or false. And if you're here for the first time, we actually interview you guys so you guys can, be part of the What's Poppin' family. Alrighty, with that said, now we get into the Word Up Word of the Day. Now, the first song of the day we heard Luke Bryan singing about, how he put all his plans for his friends on the side for her, his lover, of course, his one and only, telling her that she could crash his party anytime. And if you really care about somebody that much, then yeah, it pretty much makes sense. And they would be the most important thing to you in your life at that point. But since the song was called Crash My Party, our word of the day is going to be not party, but we're going to do crash. So crash is the word of the day today. So there's a lot of songs out there that have the word crash in the lyrics or title, of course. But please remember that you don't have to obey the rules and have the word crash in the song completely, as long as you can somewhat lightly connect the word crash to the request song that you want to put in today. Say, I was listening to a Mary J. Blige track and I was walking down the street and I accidentally crashed into a stop sign. See? It's linked. Then we'll play the song for you. So make sure you have a good story. Don't make it up. Make sure it's a true story, and we'll make sure we play it in the second half because we're definitely live today. Now, moving on to our next song. The next song is actually, of course, has the word crash in the title, and that's by a great band. I mean, everyone has their own opinion on this band, but I think they're a great band. This is Dave Matthews Band with Crash Into Me. That was Dave Matthews Band with Crash Into Me. It's a great song. I like it. But I know you guys are thinking right now, a lot of people tuning in right now thinking, are you going for a different genre? Where's the pop tracks? We'll get into them. Don't worry about that. But right now, it is Monday, so definitely we're live. So please send in all your requests. I want to remind you guys we're live today, so please call us as well. 02-778-1013. And we're going to be continuing our theme on crashing. And you know, it looks like crash has many different meanings, of course. And we had crash my party, which means you go to a party uninvited, which a lot of people do, and it gets very annoying. I have a specific friend, I don't want to say his name, but randomly he'll show up to a party and I'm like, hey, when did you get invited? I didn't see you in the invite list. He goes, oh, I heard from so-and-so. And I'm like, I can't do that. That's one thing I do not do. If I'm not invited to a party, I do not just show up. Those kind of people, you guys got guts. Also, crash, it could be so many different meanings. You know, there's also, the guy, he's saying that he wants the girl to tell him all her problems when you say crash into me. That could also, another definition of crashing into me. But the next song right now doesn't have the word crash in the title, but it has the word crash in their group name. Now, this group came back out with a hit back in the 1990s, of course, but more of a one-hit wonder. And a lot of you guys who know the 1990s music, this group, Crash Test Dummies. Now, Crash Test Dummies don't have a much, a huge following right now, but back in the day, they had a one-hit wonder that everybody knows if you're a big 90s music fan. So check it out. This is Crash Test Dummies with which is basically Check it out. This is the last song for the first half of What's Poppin'. This is Savage Garden with Crash and Burn. I'll be back after the break. Welcome back to What's Poppin'. Now today, paparazzi time. Now today's sad news. We have some sad news for all you geeks and gamers out there everywhere. Alrighty, now I'm going to give you a name, and I don't know if you know the news, but Mr. Hiroshi Yamauchi. Now, I don't know if that name rings a bell, but he's the founder of the N video game company, and he passed away last Friday, so it's very sad. And you might not realize how much this man changed the world. But let me lay it out for you guys, give you the info. For one, the company became a major player in the video game industry with their games about, plumbers, the giant gorilla, the elf who saved the princess, the space alien hunting female bounty hunter. So many games, so many fun, stories. And, of course, the popular Italian plumber siblings who are so great at jumping on turtles and eating mushrooms and all that stuff. You know what game system I'm talking about. Anyways, for that company, they boggle the mind for everybody because it originally was a playing card company. And in fact, they still make playing cards and Watu cards right now. But it was his idea to go digital. And the company changed its focus to video games. And even when the U.S. market was in trouble after the video game crash of 1983, he decided, let's go ahead and go with it. Let's rebrand it and start the 8-bit console entertainment system, of course. And you could almost say that without Yamauchi, video game consoles would have died out. So thank you, Mr. Yamauchi. Rest in peace. For those of you who enjoy playing games at home, even if, it's not the same company we're talking about right now, you guys have to thank Yamauchi. If it wasn't for him, we would not have all these video game systems that's going around right now. And unfortunately, we don't have a mushroom or a star for him, but he is resting in peace. And hopefully we can honor his name by playing more and more video games. Don't sit there for hours and hours and play video games. But I'm saying, for people back in the 80s and 90s who love the video games, those simplified games, not the games nowadays are too difficult. All that online stuff and shooting and chatting, it's too complicated. I just love my favorite game has to be the M-Man. You know what I'm talking about, the dude who would kill other robots and get their powers, and Woodman, and that's a fun game. Anyways, we got a song for you guys that we set up for you right now. It's a strange choice, but you'll see why we chose it for today's paparazzi story. And the artist is called Owingo Boingo, and the song is called War Again. Once again, that was Owingo Boingo with War Again. Of course, it was connected to the paparazzi story today. That's why I hear all the video game names in the background. So there you go. But right now, we have a very special caller online, so we're going to get that connected right now. TBS efm's What's Poppin'? Who am I speaking to?
Hi, morning, Brian. Serena, calling from Singapore here.
Serena from Singapore. Thank you for calling today.
Hi.
How you doing?
Well, start with a busy week again.
A busy week. Wait, so, I mean, obviously, Chuseok's only a Korean holiday, so, I mean, you didn't have any days off for 5 days. So how was your week last week?
Well, pretty busy with work because of the after my audit, and now back to normal and clearing up all the backlog again.
So is there any holidays or days off coming up in Singapore for you guys?
We don't have any of the Chuseok or the what you call
The mid-autumn.
Mid-autumn.
Yes.
Yeah, we don't have any off day.
Mm-hmm.
But now we are looking forward only for our Hari Raya Hajit, which is I think it's fall in October.
In October, okay.
Or November, yeah.
Which is coming up pretty close. We're already towards the end of this month, so October's right around the corner.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Any plans to come to Korea to visit?
Yeah, musical.
If you want, yes, of course. I mean, the musical starts on October 1st, but I start on October 8th, so I'm just wondering if you're coming to Korea anytime to, check it out.
Yeah, I will if my schedules allow.
Awesome. Alrighty. Well, how's the weather right now there? Because I know in Korea right now, the weather is awesome. It's like one of those days that I love waking up to, have the window cracked open, have the breeze coming into the house. It's great weather right now in Korea.
Singapore is always as hot as forever.
Yeah.
It's every time summer here.
Well, I mean, enjoy, as long as you enjoy that weather, you're used to it, so.
Yeah, but if we have a chance to go to a nice and windy and chill country, why not?
Alrighty. Well, today's word of the day is crash.
Yes.
So, is there any time in your life where you felt like you just crashed? Like, what I mean by that is if you've been in a relationship or you just had a crash in your, I guess, daily life where you're, where you felt like everything is just going downhill for you?
Crash, in fact, yes. When I was dating my ex-boyfriend, he was so sweet. We were at the discotheque, and what he did is that he bought me 99 stalks of roses, and he invited me for the slow dance for the first song. And everyone is clapping. Everything is made me so shy.
Aw, you don't have to be shy.
Well, of course I have to, because it's so embarrassing, right?
I mean, yeah, those kind of things get embarrassing, but life goes on. Just smile, let it keep going on. But
yeah.
Since you're online, we're gonna play a song for you right now. So you have a song that you want to request today?
Yeah. Can I have a shout out first?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Tomorrow is Alice, my great sister in Korea. She's having her birthday tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and I would like to wish her happy birthday, and may her birthday be filled with sunshine, smile, laughter, and love.
Well, that's very sweet. And since it's her birthday, and I forgot, I know it was this week, and I totally forgot which day was her birthday. I want to wish her happy birthday as well to Alice.
Yeah, it's kind of reminding you.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. Well, do you have a song request right now?
Yeah, I would like to request Pretty Woman, sung by you, dedicated to my dear sister Alice.
Alrighty, we'll play that. We have the song set up for you right now, so we'll play that for you.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you for calling.
All the best for your music.
Thank you very much.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, chat soon. All right, that was Serena from Singapore, and she requested Pretty Woman, the English version, of course, my song, dedicated to Alice because it's her birthday tomorrow. So, Alice, this one's for you. Brian, Pretty Woman. That was me, of course, Mr. Brian Jew, a.k.a. the man of the hour, with Pretty Woman, the English version dedicated to Alice, requested by Serena from Singapore. But right now, we're going to get into the next song. The next song was a request by Elizabeth F. I'm not sure the actual last name. And the song is David Archuleta's Crush. Now, this song is actually a song that I actually enjoyed, too. And for those of you who guys don't know who David Archuleta is, he's from American Idol. Great talented singer. Not sure what he's doing right now because he hasn't come out with a new single, but this is a great track, so check it out. This is Crush by David Archuleta. Once again, that was David Archuleta with Crush. It's a great song, great pop track. not teeny bopperish, but it's a good song. It's a good single for him as well. Wish he would come out with new singles because he's got a great voice. That boy can sing. He's got some tubes, man. Yes, he does. But as you guys know right now, it's time to wrap things up. It is going to be the last song for the hour. I hope you guys enjoyed What's Poppin' for today. And don't worry, because we're going to be back tomorrow with Michael Jones for Poppin' Review. Yes, he's going to be going over another album. And he's got pretty good taste. So if you guys are curious on what he's going to talk about, please stay tuned tomorrow. But right now, we're going to end things up right now. And we have a song request for the last song. And it's a song by Howie Day called Collide. But check it out. And I'll be back tomorrow, guys. This is Brian Jew signing off. Have a wonderful Monday. I tweeted earlier and I Facebooked a message saying that I'm having a great Monday. It's a great start to a great week. So I hope you guys feel the same way as I do. And just keep smiling. I'm pretty sure if you smile, you're going to bring somebody else join their lives. So this is Brian Jew signing off. And the last song for this show is Howie Day with Collide.